2 years ago, I thought I knew about money. But after 2 years of going against the grain and avoiding the middle-class money traps I'm going to be sharing with you today, I was able to save and invest over $100,000. I'm going to share what those traps are and how you can avoid them, because on this channel we believe in earning a life that isn't limited by money. So if that sounds like something you believe in, you'll want to follow along. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't always avoid the money traps I'm going to be sharing with you today. I had to do a lot of inner work to realize that the way everyone around me was treating their money was wrong. They were stuck in the middle class trap, and I felt myself getting trapped too. Most people go their whole lives without learning these things. I don't want that to be you, but the first one has been normalized by society, and it makes businesses a lot of money, but it has to be avoided. This middle class money trap is none other than monthly payments, and I don't mean you have to buy your house in cash. I'm talking about buy now, pay later. I remember during the lockdown in 2020, I wanted to learn to play the piano. I didn't have any money saved for it, and I had never played an instrument before, but I wanted to learn how to play the piano. Luckily for me, there was a way to buy something without having to save for it, and that was buy now, pay later. I thought, man, this company is so nice. They're letting me buy something right now, and they're letting me split the cost over 4 months, and they're not charging me anything extra for it. And actually, if it wasn't for that buy now and pay later, I would not be able to do this. Oh, you guys thought it was going to be good? Hell no, I didn't play it after like 2 months of getting it, but I still had to make the monthly payments. And when I tell people about this trap, I usually hear the same response, and that is, oh, it won't cost me anything extra. And that is true. It won't cost you any extra money, but it'll cost you something much worse. It gives you a bad habit, and that bad habit will keep you from living a life that isn't limited by money, and even worse, it gives you an illusion of being able to buy something that you cannot actually afford. This causes you to buy more expensive things, and it leaves you with a monthly payment long after the joy of buying that thing runs out. I have a rule for myself that has been one of the biggest reasons I have so much money left over at the end of the month, and that rule is, if I have to pay monthly payments, I probably can't afford it. But if you thought that trap was bad, the second middle class trap is just as bad, if not worse. This one is sneaky because it's human nature to buy something emotionally and justify it logically. And the trap is justifying a bad financial decision.
Well, you see, Lois, the key in life is to lie to yourself about reality.
I've been guilty of this myself, but it's one thing to make a bad financial decision, but it's a whole other to justify it and not learn anything from it. Just before the lockdown in 2020, I went crazy on the Facebook marketplace, buying things I didn't need. I would just scroll through the marketplace, see something I wanted, I'd buy it, and then I would justify it. I drove an hour for Guitar Hero, and when I was pulling into my driveway, I started to wonder, did I just drive 2 hours for Guitar Hero? The excitement of the purchase was quickly fading, but I quickly reminded myself that it was a good purchase because I needed it for my sanity. After all, we were soon going to be held prisoners in our own homes. I mean, we would be forced into, not forced. Yeah, I don't know how else to say that. But anyway, I only played Guitar Hero like twice. But the third middle class money trap is probably the worst one of them all. And that is avocado toast. No, I'm just kidding. My camera died and I'm waiting for it to charge. In a world full of you deserve this, you deserve that, the trap is outrageous rewards for basic accomplishments. I'm all for recognizing when you're making progress or when you accomplish something. You should absolutely give yourself that recognition, but this is not that. I'm talking about when people want to buy something and all of a sudden they tell themselves, oh, I deserve this because I remembered to blink and I didn't let my eyes dry out today. And so they reward themselves with a $400 shopping trip. All of these traps may seem harmless, but the mindset they build makes it really difficult to live a life that is not limited by money. And while you're avoiding these traps, you'll want to watch this video here so you can learn about the one habit that is really normalized by society, but will keep you broke.